Ever wonder what lurks in the darkest corners of our world? Are you brave enough to explore places where the supernatural seems to have taken up residence? Today, we pull back the curtain on these chilling locales. We'll journey through narrow hallways and creaking staircases of 10 of the most haunted places on Earth. From eerie mansions to isolated islands, these are the spots that send shivers down the spines of even the bravest souls. Join us if you dare as we embark on this chilling journey. At number 10, we have the Lalaurie Mansion, a house with a dark past in New Orleans. The mansion's history is as grand as it is grim. Built in the early 19th century, it was once the home of the infamous Madame Delphine Lalaurie, a socialite with a sinister secret. Behind the mansion's opulent facade, Lalaurie subjected her slaves to unimaginable horrors, her acts of cruelty eventually leading to a fire that revealed her gruesome deeds to the world. Today, the Lalaurie Mansion's past is far from forgotten. Reports of ghost sightings and paranormal activities have been frequent, with tales of apparitions and eerie sounds sending a chill down the spine of even the most hardened skeptics. Visitors have often reported feeling an unsettling energy, a tangible reminder of the atrocities that once took place within its walls. A place where the echoes of past cruelties still linger, the Lalaurie Mansion is not for the faint-hearted. Number 9 on our list takes us to Mexico, to the eerie island of the Dolls. Imagine this, an island far from the bustling city, shrouded in an uncanny silence. The only inhabitant for years was a man named Don Julian Santana Barrera. Riddled with guilt over a drowned girl he could not save, Don Julian started hanging dolls on trees as a way to pacify her restless spirit. Over time, the island transformed into a chilling sight, filled with hundreds of decaying dolls, each with its own grotesque charm. Visitors and locals have reported whispers in the wind and movements in the corner of their eyes. They claim these are the dolls, shifting uneasily, as if bearing the weight of the drowned girl's unfulfilled life. An island filled with lifeless eyes that seem to follow you. This is one place you wouldn't want to be stranded on. Number 8 brings us to the heart of Paris, to the chilling depths of the catacombs. Beneath the city's vibrant streets lies a vast network of ancient ossuaries, home to the remains of over 6 million people. The catacombs were originally part of a limestone quarry, which was repurposed in the 18th century as a solution to overflowing cemeteries. These tunnels, stretching over 200 miles, are filled wall to wall with meticulously arranged skulls and bones, providing a macabre spectacle for those brave enough to venture below. Many visitors report hearing whispers in the silence, disembodied voices echoing through the labyrinthine corridors. Others claim to have seen apparitions, spectral figures that vanish as quickly as they appear. The catacombs are more than a tourist attraction. They are a chilling testament to the past, a place where death is not just a concept, but a tangible presence. A place where death is a constant companion, the catacombs remind us of our mortality. At number 7, we venture to Italy, to the forsaken Poveglia Island. Nestled in the Venetian lagoon, this island whispers tales of a grim past. For centuries, it served as a quarantine station during the bubonic plague, becoming a final resting place for thousands of diseased souls. The air, heavy with despair, tells stories of their agonizing last breaths. In the early 20th century, Poveglia took a darker turn, housing an insane asylum. Rumors persist of a doctor who conducted cruel experiments on patients, his own demise as mysterious as his deeds. Today, the island is virtually untouched, a silent guardian of its tragic history. Mass graves, hidden beneath overgrown vegetation, are a chilling reminder of the suffering endured here. Reports of ghostly activity are rife, with visitors claiming to hear echoes of tormented screams and see apparitions of plague victims and asylum inmates. A place that has seen so much suffering, Poveglia Island is a chilling testament to human despair. Our number 6 spot takes us to England, to the historic Tower of London. This imposing fortress, steeped in centuries of history, has been a palace, a treasury, a menagerie, but most notably, a prison. It has been the final resting place for many high-profile prisoners, including 3 queens of England. One such queen was Anne Boleyn, the second wife of King Henry VIII. Beheaded in 1536, her ghost is said to roam the Tower grounds, her head tucked under her arm. Visitors have reported seeing her ghostly figure wandering the halls, a grim reminder of her tragic fate. But Anne Boleyn isn't the only spectre said to haunt the Tower. There are tales of the princes in the Tower. 2 young boys mysteriously disappeared in the 15th century, their spirits said to be seen playing in the grounds. An ancient fortress with a bloody past, the Tower of London harbours centuries of ghostly tales. At number 5, we travel to the USA, to the haunting Myrtles plantation. Nestled in the heart of Louisiana, this plantation whispers tales of centuries past. It's a place steeped in history, a history marred by tragedy and death. Many lives have been claimed here, some through disease, others by violence. The most infamous tale is of Chloe, a slave who was allegedly hanged for poisoning the plantation owner's family. Her spirit, along with those of the poisoned family, are said to still linger within the plantation. Visitors and staff alike have reported sightings of ghostly figures, heard unexplained noises, and experienced chilling cold spots. There are also stories of a mirror that holds trapped souls, and a grand piano that plays by itself. Paranormal investigators have documented numerous unexplained phenomena, adding to the plantation's eerie reputation. A place where the past refuses to rest, the Myrtles plantation is a haunting reminder of a bygone era. Number 4 on our list brings us to India, to the cursed Bangar Fort. This eerie fortress lies in the Rajgarh municipality of Rajasthan, a monument shrouded in terrifying legends and chilling tales. The fort, once a buzzing metropolis, was abruptly abandoned for reasons that still remain a mystery. The most popular legend tells of a powerful sorcerer who fell in love with a beautiful princess. When the princess thwarted his magical advances, he cursed the fort, dooming it to destruction and eternal desolation. Since then, locals and visitors alike report unsettling experiences, whispers of ghostly apparitions, and an overwhelming sense of dread that hangs in the air. Despite its haunting reputation, the fort draws thrill-seekers and ghost hunters from around the globe, all eager to experience its spectral allure. However, the fort's gates are locked at sunset, and entry is strictly prohibited until dawn. This is a place where even the bravest fear to tread after dark. Bangar Fort is a testament to the power of curses. Our third spot takes us back to the USA, to the eerily beautiful Stanley Hotel. This grand old establishment, nestled in the Colorado Rockies, is steeped in a rich and rather chilling history. Its doors first opened in the early 20th century, and since then guests and staff alike have reported strange occurrences. The Stanley Hotel is perhaps most famous for its connection to Stephen King's masterpiece, The Shining. You see, it was here that King was struck with the inspiration for his chilling tale. Staying here one night, he and his wife were the hotel's only guests. The long, empty corridors, the echoing grand ballroom, and the eerie desolation all combined to conceive the idea of a haunted hotel. Reports of ghost sightings and paranormal activity abound. From phantom parties in the ballroom to spectral children playing in the corridors, the Stanley Hotel is a hotbed of supernatural happenings. A place that has inspired nightmares, the Stanley Hotel is a must-visit for horror enthusiasts. At number 2, we journey to Japan, to the haunting Aokigahara Forest. Known as the Sea of Trees, this dense woodland is shrouded in an eerie silence, broken only by the rustling of leaves underfoot. It's not just the eerie stillness that chills the bones, but the forest's grim reputation as a suicide hotspot. Over the years, hundreds of bodies have been discovered among the dense foliage, leading to a bone-chilling atmosphere that hangs heavy in the air. Locals believe the forest is haunted by the spirits of those who ended their lives here, their restless souls forever trapped within the labyrinth of trees. Ghostly apparitions, chilling whispers, and an inexplicable sense of despair are reported by those who dare to venture through this forest. Some say compasses malfunction, leading unwary travelers astray. Others whisper of vengeful spirits lurking in the shadows, waiting to prey on the vulnerable. A forest that holds so much sorrow, Aokigahara is not a place to wander alone. And at number 1, we have the chilling Chernobyl exclusion zone. Located in Ukraine, this site is a grim reminder of the catastrophic nuclear disaster that occurred in April of 1986. The once bustling city of Pripyat, home to the workers of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant and their families, was hastily evacuated and left to the mercy of time and radiation. The exclusion zone, as it's now known, is a haunting portrait of a world abruptly abandoned. Toys left untouched in schoolyards, personal belongings scattered in homes, everything frozen in a deadly radioactive silence. But it's not just the eerie emptiness that sends shivers down your spine. Visitors and locals alike have reported ghost sightings and unexplainable phenomena within the zone. Shadowy figures, chilling whispers, and the uncanny feeling of being watched are all part of the exclusion zone's chilling repertoire. A place where the echoes of a tragic past still linger, the Chernobyl exclusion zone tops our list of haunted places. And there you have it, 10 of the most haunted places in the world. From the terrifying LaLaurie Mansion in New Orleans to the eerie Chernobyl exclusion zone in Ukraine, these locations are steeped in horror tales that would make your skin crawl. Each story, each shadowy corner, each unsettling whisper adds to their chilling allure. These aren't just places, they're reminders of a world beyond our own. Remember, curiosity can lead to chilling discoveries. So tread carefully when you step into the realm of the supernatural.